Hello, Mustang Nation. I'm Miss Hendricks. I'm the sixth grade principal, and I'm reaching out for the entire student body. So it's not just limited to sixth grade. The information I'm sharing with you today is going to be useful for grades 6 through 12. And this is all going to be about registration and scheduling. I think that there's still some questions out there about how to register if you have not already done so. And tomorrow's supposed to be day one. That's supposed to be the beginning, the kickoff, if you will, of NTI and JCPS. So we've got some slides here with some information. I'm going to try to talk through it as best as I can to help you understand, students or parents, how you're going to go about registering your child for school at Marion Seymour and then getting them scheduled. So if you are a middle school student, so that means if you're in the 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, and right now you are not registered, you're not enrolled at the school, you don't have a schedule, there are a few people that you're going to have to reach out to. We are not going to have the building open, so you're not going to be able just to come up to Marion Seymour and wait for a counselor to register your student. You're going to have to do this virtually, and it should be rather painless. So if your student does not have a schedule yet, they're needing to know what their classes are that they're going to be taking. According to their grade level, you have a specific person that you'll be reaching out to. So if your student is going to be 6th grade, you'll be reaching out to Natalia James. 7th grade, Jeronica Hines. 8th grade, Scott Mitchell. These would be the three gatekeepers, if you will, to take care of your student for scheduling. If your student is one who has not enrolled, there's not been any registration taking place so far, you're going to have to use the link provided on this slide for online registration. Just access that link and process through the flow chart to get your student enrolled and registered for Marion Seymour. So if we don't have any information on your student at all right now, you're going to have to start with the online registration process, and then we can start reaching out to the counselors to build the schedule. There is a system to it, a flow chart, if you will, that we need to make sure that we're following. So again, middle school students, you would go to the online registration process link if your student is not enrolled or registered at Marion Seymour, and then you would reach out to the appropriate grade level counselor to get a schedule. So that's for middle school. I'm actually going to bring up this next slide twice. This is the first time. At Marion Seymour, we had some drive-through events to give students their Chromebooks, their hotspots, their schedules, their usernames and passwords. We know that some people were not able to attend those events, so we have 2 more events. One this Wednesday, the 26th, and one on Friday, the 28th. The times are the same both days, 10 in the morning to noon, and then 5 to 7 in the evening. Please come to the building at that time out by the bus loading dock, and you can pick up your student's Chromebook and hotspot if one has been requested. Again, we understand you may not have those devices, so please understand your child will not be penalized if you do not have those devices yet. We have a great deal of leeway this week, so don't be worried that your child is going to be penalized by losing points on his grade or something like that. Please come through those events, get the devices so we can get your student started in classes as soon as possible. So high school looks a little bit different. In Marion Seymour, you probably know already that we are a middle and high school combined with about 2,400 students. And so the high school side looks just a little bit different. So again, if you have a student who is a high school student and that student has not been registered online, enrolled online, please follow the link that you see on this slide. Go through the flow chart and complete the paperwork to get your student registered. Once that occurs, then we can start working on getting your student a schedule. So if it's a high school student, we just need you to email Tara Thurman at this email address listed here to get a schedule ready for your student once you have registered them. Ms. Thurman is the Community Academy counselor, but she is going to be the lead on this to get your student connected with the right counselor to get the schedule made. So again, high school students, if you're not enrolled, you're not registered, please go to the online registration link, because again, there's not going to be anybody at the school to take care of this. With the pandemic, the buildings are closed. And then once that's been taken care of, then we can get a schedule made for your student. Again, Marion Seymour drive-through event this Wednesday and this Friday from 10 to noon, 5 to 7 p.m. Please come during that time out by the bus loading dock so you can pick up your student's Chromebook or hotspot if it has been requested. Again, I don't want you to be worried about your student being penalized if they don't access their Google Classrooms this week. There is a little bit of flexibility, as this is a brand new process for all of us. We want to make sure that we just get your student connected as soon as possible. So, if you need more assistance in some way, shape, or form, please don't hesitate to call the school. Our number's listed here, but it is 502-485-8304. Please use that number if you have a question, a concern, you're needing a little bit more guidance on something. Those that answer the phone here in the building will do everything that they can to try to assist you or guide you in the right direction. Please, if you're not already connected to our YouTube pages, such as MCM6 or our Facebook page, the Marion Seymour Facebook page, please do so that you can get more frequent communication through those social media platforms. I hope that you found this information useful. I'm sure that we'll be coming out with some more information to try to address any frequently asked questions that you might be having at this time. But hopefully that these links that we've provided will get you moving in the right direction to get your student started in school. Thank you.